And that's the big question. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this weekend edition of Western News. We've got team coverage across Central Florida because the big story today, of course, is the weather. It is very chilly outside. Let's go and check out some of the video that we have. Snow falling in northern Florida. This is video that was taken at FSU earlier this afternoon. We'll get to that in just a second, but we do have team coverage tonight across Central Florida as those temperatures drop. West 2's David Jones is in Ocala, where temperatures could hit the teens. And first morning meteorologist Marquise Meda in downtown Orlando, where tall buildings could become wind tunnels. But let's go ahead and catch up with Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi right now. He's going to let us know about these temperatures that are already plummeting. How cold does it feel out there right now, Tony?
Yeah, right now we are feeling like we're in the 20s and low 30s. Here's the thing. The big push of energy just came through up in Ocala, back towards Palm Coast. They've already dropped to 38 degrees, 47 in Titusville. Marquise is in downtown Orlando. We're going to catch up with him. He'll give us the wind chills there in a second. So again, tonight through Monday morning, the overnight's there. Dangerously cold air settling on in. Wind chills tomorrow morning as low as 9. We've been tracking a little shield of some snow flurries, getting reports now of some of that reaching the ground up there in St. Augustine. Had a couple of flakes in around Gainesville, up towards Tallahassee earlier. And interesting to note, we are seeing now the moisture come in off of the Gulf, so we'll have to watch that. So a few flakes flying now through Putnam County. We had a few flakes reported up towards St. Augustine. Still wouldn't rule out a chance here before sunset, maybe from Palm Coast up towards Marineland, that there could be a brief snowflake. And then as the colder air works in a little bit later on here, we may actually see some rain turn over to some wet snowflakes here as we get deeper into the evening down towards the Tampa Bay side. Overnight tonight, as you can see, things are pretty dry, very windy though, and that's going to lead to some falling temperatures overnight tonight. So over the next hour, maybe a snow flurry here, a better chance for snow south and west as we get deeper into the evening. 12-hour planner now, 25 degrees by 7 a.m. Out the door in the morning. Dunellen's at 19, Tavares 24. We shoot to downtown Orlando, 25, Titusville 25, and Palm Bay coming in at 24. Updated the freeze duration maps here, 19 to 20, 12 to 13-hour freeze duration now expected up there in Marion County. Let's go ahead and check in with Marquise in downtown Orlando. Everybody is talking about that wind machine coming through right now, Marquise.
Tony, it is very gusty down here in Orlando, and especially as you move towards those taller buildings. Now it's going to be a historic night for us, maybe a 2-day stretch in Central Florida where the wind is going to be a factor, but so will be those cooler temperatures. But let's focus on the right here and right now, the wind advisory in Central Florida, and that's for every single county across the land. Now the reason being is that we had a cold front move across the area. Now surrounding that cold front's a very tight pressure gradient. What that means is that the wind speeds are really going to pick up. So right here in downtown Orlando, it feels like we are in the windy city. Let's take a look at some of the recent wind gusts across the land. 40 miles per hour in Daytona Beach. Sanford, 30 mile per hour conditions. Right here in Orlando, 39 miles per hour. And as we zoom in to Orange County, we've had some very strong gusts all across the area. These gusts, 41 in Apopka, Windermere, 40, Lake Buena Vista, 34 mile per hour conditions, Lake Hart, 39, so very breezy. And we're going to hold on to these winds all throughout the duration of the evening into the morning hours tomorrow. Those gusty conditions will be a very high concern here in Central Florida, and those will affect your feels-like temperatures as well. So we got the trees rustling in the background behind me. The feels-like temperatures will be dropping down into the teens tonight, so prepare for very cold weather here in Central Florida. Summer, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Marquise, thank you. Try and stay warm out there. We hear that wind whipping around. Northern parts of Central Florida will get the coldest temperatures and wind chills as well. West 2's David Jones is up in Marion County, where it's going to be especially cold. David, how does it feel out there right now? You're all bundled up.
Summer, I really did not have it in the cards that I'd be wearing a snow jacket in Ocala, but I'm a news reporter. That's the breaks. I'm a Florida boy too, so I really do not tolerate the cold too well. I can tell you I'm warm, but my hands are just starting to feel a little bit numb. But again, this is just the beginning of the night. We're expecting it to get progressively colder and colder as we head later on into the evening. The real big factor here, though, is those wind chills that we've been talking about. Now, we've seen those, you can see those palm trees looking down Magnolia here. Not too much movement right now, but I will tell you earlier when we arrived here, they were just whipping. That wind really going to be bringing the temperature down. Right now, it's about, say, about 40 degrees, maybe give or take a couple, but it feels like around 30 degrees, around 31 degrees, excuse me. Some of the lowest temperatures we're expecting this evening will be right here in Ocala in Marion County. Businesses in downtown still open, bars and restaurants, and we've seen a lot of people out and about, definitely bundled up though. The Marion County Sheriff's Office, which oversees emergency management, is warning folks about the risk actually of wildfires, saying vegetation is drying, elevating those wildfire chances. Of course, they're also warning of the 5 Ps of preparedness: people, pets, pipes, plants, and practicing fire safety. Hopefully you've already made all of your preparations. Up here in the horse capital of the world, horse owners and trainers across the county are hopefully taking those extra steps to protect our four-legged friends as well. This cold is going to have effects on animals and on people. The Salvation Army is expecting a big influx of people as the county's only cold weather shelter.
We have our trucks ready to go that has cots, it has blankets, food and water to be able to go to our secondary emergency shelter to be able to back the Salvation Army up.
Again, we'll be live out here throughout the evening as those temperatures continue to drop. Once we get towards the WESH 210 and 11 o'clock news, you may see me actually throw on some extra layers here that I've got packed. Right now, again, it is a little bit bone chilling, but I'm pretty warm again, though my hands are just starting to feel a little bit numb. So we'll send it back to you in the studio. For now, covering Marion County, live in Ocala, David Jones, WESH 2 News.
I think that's why we don't see many people walking behind you, David, but thank you for holding it down. Road rangers are watching for a potential danger right now that we rarely see. Of course, that's ice on the roads. FDOT says the brine solution that they have, it's a salty liquid that they can spray on the road that keeps ice from sticking. Well, they have 14 brine rigs and 7 trucks here in Central Florida to spread it if needed. So they are ready to go.